So this place is the starting point of our hike. So we'll follow this trail. So actually that trail is an ancient trail, especially used by the valley of Punakha and even especially our central monastic body. As we discussed last time that our central monastic body used to migrate from Punakha to Thimphu in summer and again they come back winter in Thimphu. So usually this trail is used by the central monastic body, at the same time even the people. Now the people they don't migrate. They stay Punakha and even they stay in Thimphu as well. So this place, we used to call this place as a Soew. So when central monastic body in the olden days when they come from Thimphu, they used to spend one night in Tshewang. So from Tshewang, when they go to Punakha Zone, they used to eat their lunch over here. The people of Punakha Valley, they serve central monastic body their lunch in this place. That's why we call it Soew. Soew in our language is a lunch. So that's why they refer this place name as a Soew. So now we will start our hike from here.
Means the place like a flat.
Flat, yeah.
And the hike is level down up.
Walk down. Starting is a gentle flat, and then after around 2 minutes, then we have to go down till we reach the destination called Teb Chandana. So we will spend there around 1 hour, and later from that place, Teb Chandana, then we'll heading towards the road. There is a place called Tshewang, and our bus will pick us up from there again.
Great. And for your kind information, the government is trying to recover the old ancient trails. So this is the trail where it will connect us to the other part of eastern.
Is this the part of Trans-Trail?
Yes,
Trans-Trail.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, David. I think you must have seen the soil scattered all over on the path. So that's it's similar here. So these are all dug by the wild boar. Usually when people walk alone, so they have to be very careful. Sometimes we might come across to see the single wild boar or bear. So you might be attacked by them because they want to defend themselves. So this is one of the soil scattered by the wild boar.
Hi, I'm Kinga. Today we are hiking to Tshewang. So while hiking, you need to have a very important thing. You need to have while hiking is your umbrella, and you need to have enough water. And of course, yes, you need to have the good boot to hike because sometimes you will come across the muddy. Yeah, that's what I think while hiking. Yeah.
Okay, so we've been walking about 20 minutes, and along the way we have seen several flowers, and we have seen the blue flower as such, the elephant creeper, then the wild turmeric lily, then gooseberry as well. But this forest is very lovely because it changes the season, and depending on the seasonal, so we have varieties of the flowers bloom in this beautiful forest.
So hello guys, so we have been hiking for almost 1.5 hours, and as we are hiking along this trail, you will come across this kind of a whitewash done on the tree and sometime on a piece of a rock. So whenever you are hiking along the trail, make sure to look for this kind of a designation. So that means it will be basically giving you a direction of a way, so that you do not lose your way or do not get lost of the track.
Okay, good.
Hello guys, so we have been hiking for almost 2 hours. So initially we started our hike from Soew, so which is located just above the Punakha nunnery, and we came all the way from that forest, and after almost 2 hours of hiking we have finally reached to our destination, which is Teb Chandana, and I present to you our destination, the one which you can see at my background with the yellow rooftop. So,
How was your hike till here, guys?
Very wonderful.
that's good.
Okay, now we reached here at our destination called Teb Chandana. So, why they name this place as Teb Chandana? Because in 15th century, previously we have visited some of the Drukpa Kunley's temple. This is also one of the place where Drukpa Kunley kept his descendant. So, in 15th century, when Drukpa Kunley was in Tibet, actually, the place name is called Amdo. From there, they believe that he shot an arrow to find his destination where he can establish his lineage. So they believe the arrow flew from the Tibet, and there is one ridge above my village called Navitonge. So that is a big ridge, mountain, and they believe that when arrow was coming towards this place, the tip of the arrow hit on that ridge, and they made a curve. So we can still see that mountain in a curve shape. That's why they have given that mountain name is called Navi Tonge. Tonge means tip of that arrow. So they make a curve of that ridge. And later when Drukpa Kunley reached over here in search of his arrow, and he found, because he's enlightened, he know where his arrow was landed. So he reached over here and he found his destination of here, his the Dakini, the spiritual consort of Drukpa Kunley. Actually, she was already married, called Tshewang. So when he tried to make a love with the lady, Tshewang got very angry, and he tried to hit the Drukpa Kunley with the sword, and with the supernatural power of Drukpa Kunley, he folded the sword and make a knot in between. And then the Tshewang, he got so impressed, and he found that this man is not an ordinary man, and he said, "You are a true Buddha," and he prostrated to Drukpa Kunley, and he accepted that you can take my wife as your consort. And then later Drukpa Kunley established his lineage here, and his son was Ngawang Tenzin, and Ngawang Tenzin's son was Tenzin Rabgay, the first Tenzin Rabgay of Bhutan. And later Tenzin Rabgay, he established his monastery in Dodena, and the lineage started in Dodena as well. And now we can see his still living descendant of Drukpa Kunley. And we don't have his the original arrow over here, but a few years we still have the ladder where the arrow was landed. But I'm not sure now whether this ladder is still here or not. So we can find in the temple.
The arrow was kept in the house.
Yeah, before, but they say that is not an original arrow.
Oh, really?
Original arrow is already taken by some master. I don't know where they have taken it. And even that sword is also not there. They believe that sword
Sword is in Tamil.
no, the sword they put inside one of the statues in Tangu. When they build a Buddha statue, the main Buddha statues of Tangu, they put inside the statue as a relic. Internal relic.
Okay guys, this is the ancient house which dates back to 14 and around 15th century, and this is the house which belongs to Teb Chandana house, and this is the same house where they have got the ladder, and that's the ladder which got shot by the arrow which was shot by the divine madman all the way from Tibet. But unfortunately, we cannot take a picture of the ladder. The ladder has been preserved inside this house, and we can visit, but we are not allowed to take a picture. And then, if we look out here, this is the temple which dates back to the 15th century, known as Teb Chandana temple, and there is a numerous statue of the son of Lam Drukpa Kuenley, who built the monastery out here, and even the statue of Lam Drukpa Kuenley himself out here.